Hello, everyone. It's me, Bobbie D. It's Tuesday, and it's time to talk. Tuesday Talks with Bobbie D is sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. You can find them on Instagram, or you can email them at vibrantsouls@gmail.com. Well, Happy New Year again, and I do believe that you could say Happy New Year pretty much all throughout January, I believe. But I think the most important thing that we need to discuss today is the Epiphany. That is correct. Today, January 6th, is supposed to be those who do celebrate the Epiphany or Three Kings Day or the Magi would would do it on this day because yesterday ended the 12 days of Christmas. Now, what's interesting is that for some reason this year it was switched in the Latin churches, I believe, and in the Catholic churches, if I'm mistaken. I'll have to check it out just to be sure. But they observed it actually on this past Sunday, the 4th. So I don't understand what the reason was behind that, but it was always, as far as I was told, celebrated the day after the 12 days of Christmas. So basically 13 days after Christmas is the Epiphany. And oftentimes it is celebrated by having a big dinner and, the families getting together. I was actually talking to a friend. We were talking to a friend over the weekend. We had a friend over, and she said, actually, since it is still the 12 days of Christmas, we should be giving and receiving gifts. And I said, I absolutely agree with you. I agree. So it is actually very interesting how that worked out. Again, I'm not 100% sure as to why it was observed on Sunday. I actually had a whole big thing to explain about the Epiphany and all that, and how excited I was that the Epiphany was actually today. And then I looked it up and said, what? It was observed on Sunday? So that is actually kind of a shock to me, and, because the church or churches we have belonged to in the past have been Baptist churches, and we don't necessarily celebrate the Epiphany. However, we do speak of it on the Sunday before and after the Epiphany. So I am actually quite surprised that it was actually observed on Sunday. So so it's kind of a shock to me, kind of a crazy little bit of knowledge to put to you out there. I guess if you are not a religious person, or you do not go to church or belong to a church that celebrates the Epiphany, I guess you would be surprised too. So it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. So, to those of you who do celebrate the Epiphany and enjoy having the big dinner with your family and friends, please continue to do these traditions and to uphold and honor these traditions. It's very, very important to keep traditions alive in your family and to pass it along. Pass it to your children, of course, your grandchildren, your neighbors, your friends who might not have traditions, or might not might not be, I don't want to say not interested in traditions, but may not uphold their own traditions from their family. I think that maybe that would be an awesome thing to do, just to pass it along, not just down the line, or maybe unilaterally to friends and neighbors and coworkers, even if that's something that your coworkers would listen to. But I just thought that it was interesting that it was observed on Sunday. But if you're observing it today, please have a blessed and joyous time. Please enjoy yourself. Please, please, please. And just know that we here at the CCI radio show love tradition. We love to hear about traditions and things. And if you yourself celebrate the Epiphany, I would love to hear about it right down in the comments. So thank you so, so much for joining me for the very first Tuesday Talks of 2026. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day, and make sure you give me a thumbs up, share, push us out there into the to the world of YouTube. Tell your family and friends about us, and continue to watch and follow all of our shows, right? Go back, check them out. Give us a thumbs up if you didn't have the opportunity to do so. Then, please, please do that for us. Thank you so, so much. Have an amazing day, everybody, and we will see you again really, really soon. Bye. Happy Epiphany.